What if your entire campaign process, from market research to live content, ran in hours instead of weeks? What I'm about to show you is Writer's series of content supply chain agents in action. Real workflows, real outputs, synthetic data that I'm able to share, as well as a virtuous cycle when we put it all together, or one-off agents that are powerful in their own right. So let's get things started with the market intelligence dashboard. And what you're looking at here, I'm clicking into, is the actual agent view. I would just need to put in a company name, email recipients for distribution, and you see all the deliverables that I'm going to get on the left, as well as agentic integrations to Databricks, Salesforce, and Gmail. So let's go directly into that agent dashboard output here. Starting with market intelligence. So Databricks data coming in, competitive research, customer health from Salesforce Analytics, all synthesized automatically into this interactive dashboard. We'll be coming back to the campaign performance here at the end. So this is the type of data that feeds directly into a brief creation. However, before that, if we wanted this distributed via email, you can see the highlights here as well. It works just as well with Outlook and deck creation too. More about that later. So now leveraging that data into an actual brief creation, what you're looking at here is the results of that agent and those insights. Intelligence feeding directly into this brief. We have target audiences, go-to-market strategy, budget allocation, channel planning, everything your strategist would spend 3 days building, done in 90 minutes. So think about the business impact as far as compressing 3 weeks of research in that cycle, perhaps down to 90 minutes. Next up, this brief is going to go into the actual creation of content. And what does that look like? So I'm going to bring you into that agent. We would just upload the markdown files that the agent produces or the presentation. And you see on the left all the content that we're actually going to get. So let's hop directly into that right now. This is all of the content generated here. We're going to go to a specific section, but think about it like this. We're generating content across all channels simultaneously, email sequences, LinkedIn posts, presentation decks for internal stakeholders, persona specific, regional specific, on-brand compliance checks, all built into this. This isn't just a template that we're looking at. This is actual product specific. So let's go into the LinkedIn advertising here for examples. So we are pulling product specific information into each one of these from a customer's knowledge base or knowledge graph, written in their brand voice, optimized for their target personas. Plus, can't just be the ads. We know that the stakeholder decks are important here as well. So if I look over here, you're seeing that same information delivered in a deck format as far as that multi-channel production, done in minutes, not weeks. Again, we're thinking about the business impact here of compressing maybe a 6-week creative production down to 2 hours. And then here's where it gets really interesting as well, is the idea of perhaps wanting to run variants. So let's say that we wanted to run 50 campaign variants to find the winner before you spend any budget. This is where we would use the synthetic testing engine. And I'm taking you directly into the outputs of that agent as opposed to how it gets kicked off. So what we did here is we ran 10 different scenarios, different audience segment, different budget levels from 50% to 150%, covering retention, expansion, and competitive defenses. You see the top 3 recommendations here, and then the campaign rankings here. So number 1, retail payment expansion at 100% budget, 609 times ROS, generating 29 million in pipeline. Number 2, payroll and MailChimp bundle at 150%, 515x ROS, 36 million in pipeline. Each row here is a different test. Retention, expansion, different budget levels, system ran the math, validated each scenario, ranked them by performance. And then obviously looking at the ROAS column here, you're seeing the pick as far as the top 3 winners and launches with confidence. That's how you go from 4 campaigns per quarter to 40, same team, same size, data-driven decisions, and there's synthetic personas in here. It can, not just be about the spend, but the actual messaging. You name it, we can build it into the simulation aspect of the chain. So you're probably asking yourself at this point, like, where is the review process? So that is built into a lot of the content generation using different skills that we have embedded throughout the process. Every asset gets automated from brand compliance checks, voice, tone, legal disclaimers, and then it routes to your existing approval workflows. Full audit trail, and the AI is accelerating that review. Finally, the performance analytics, real-time campaign metrics, all AI-driven optimizations feeding back into this first dashboard that we start with. And here's where a lot of the magic is as far as these becoming more of an intelligence layer. The system will learn what works, your campaigns get smarter over time. Really, it's not just automation, it's about institutional knowledge capture and being able to operationalize that throughout that process that we saw. So wrapping up, you can light this up end to end for one priority campaign, prove out the model, or you can pick your biggest bottleneck, usually content production, and get a quick win there. Either way, you're compressing weeks into hours. It's all built with natural language as far as how we're developing these and maintaining them. So it's not whether AI can do this. You just watched it happen quickly. I'm happy to do deeper dives. The question is, how much faster could your team be going if they weren't drowning in manual execution at a lot of these stages? So looking forward to talking soon about what this could look like for your team.